All right, sweet little par 3 right here, 115 yards. I'm taking my 54-degree sand wedge. It's slightly downhill, but it won't really affect it because of the height of the shot. So when you hit a shot on a certain height, it comes straight down. So whether it's higher or lower in elevation, it's not going to really make much of a difference. It only starts to make a difference in the longer clubs. So my 115 club is my sand wedge. I have no shortage of intermediate points here, and because the tee box is not as nice as on the first hole, I'm definitely going to tee this up. So I need a nice intermediate point right there. There we go. Here we're going to hit a nice draw to the right edge of the flag and hold the right edge of the flag back into the hole. So I've got the leaf lined up right on the flag, and I'm going to release to the right edge of that leaf. So ball a bit back, close the face a bit. And now we're looking for the feel of that release through that stem to the right edge of that leaf. Let's have a try. Be nice. All right. We're going to have another tricky putt though, I think. So we're looking at about 25 feet past the pin on the left-hand side. Okay. Now, this little box here is your friend. You want to take the seed, fill in your divot, smooth that out, and then while you're at it, you know there's a couple of other ones down here where people haven't had the chance to see a video like ours. So we'll take a couple of extra seconds to fill in the divots that need to be filled and help the game as best we can. All right. Awesome. Let's go putt. Well, here we are, and from the tee box, this is what's so weird, because I thought I'd have a wicked downhill putt, and I actually have an uphill putt. There's a big hump here. That's not going to affect my read here. I'm basically going up between the two humps, straight up the fall line, and so it looks pretty good. Now I've landed right in my pitch mark, so I'm going to repair that. Wow, the greens are very receptive. And because I know that pitch mark is there, it's properly marked already. There we go. All right, so this is basically a speed putt. We're going to have one more look just to make sure there's nothing crazy coming around the pin. Yeah, it's gonna enter just a wee bit off that slope right there. So, yeah, just a little fall line right over here. So it definitely is gonna break to the right. So I need to picture how that ball is gonna roll up and enter into the left side of the hole, just to the left of that 6 o'clock mark. So it wasn't, pardon me, it wasn't from the right, it's from the left. So if I let the momentum go, it feels like it's going to go into that picture, yes. So I'm going to see the ball roll into the hole. Let momentum, oh, be nice. Woo. Nice try. It was a good read. These greens are actually very, very consistent with the putting greens over there. So that will break a tad. Let the momentum, so I feel everything hanging from the shoulders. I'm predicting I'm going to see the ball roll in just a hair right of 6 o'clock, between 5 and 6. Got it. Does this fit? Yes. Out of my control. Let momentum roll the putt. If it goes in, it goes in. It doesn't, it doesn't. Good par. All right. So this is one of the fun things of a golf course. Look at the scenery, just gorgeous. Is there a nicer place to be on the planet than a golf course? One of the amazing things of golf. All right, gorgeous little hole here, 166 yards. I have my intermediate point. I'm going to be playing a nice fade. If you want to zoom in on the bunker and the pin, you'll see I'm going to start it on the left edge of that bunker and fade it back to the pin. So it's like a 2-yard fade is what I'm looking for. So that intermediate point looks great. I'm going to start it on the left edge of that intermediate point. And I'm making my prediction. If I release in that direction with that nice low effort whip through that dandelion stem, does it feel like the ball's gonna do what I want it to do? And the answer is yes. So what's the feel of that action? Oh yeah, it feels about like. So started just left of the bunker, sit. Wow, that was a little long. So just on the left edge of the green, let's have a look. All right, now this is cool. We had an uphill par 3, and it looked like the opening of the green there, it looked like the green was all the way here. And had I known that it bottlenecked at the very top of the green here was an optical illusion from where we were, I would have definitely opted for the draw instead of the fade. So no matter, hey, these are par 3s. I need to work on my short game. So I'm doing an open-faced chip. I'm going to land it just over the fringe, let it trickle to the hole. I'm opening the face. Now, just because you're opening the face doesn't mean you have to aim a lot more left, because this will not affect the direction. It's such a glancing blow. So what you're looking at is the leading edge of the club, and you imagine nice little serrated teeth on the leading edge of the club, and you're cutting through the dandelion stem in the direction that you want the ball to go. So I pick an intermediate point. I got a yellow blade of grass right there that I'm staying to the left of. Open the face, ball back, hands forward, weight forward. There we go. So now if I just let momentum cut the dandelion stem in that direction, we're good. And I feel the right amount of momentum to land the ball at the front of the green. So I'm going to see the ball land there, then roll down and enter just a little left of 6 o'clock. Good try. Wow, these greens are very nice. Excellent. So now that I've seen how that ball ran past the hole, it really runs away from us. I've got a good idea on how that putt's going to be coming back up. So let's go try and putt that in. So as I saw the ball come around the hole, it came around on that angle right there. So I know the ball is going to enter on the right side. I am going uphill, so I still have to be relatively firm. So I'm seeing the ball roll off the front of the hole and hit the bottom of the hole on the way down. That's the picture. So I get set up, feel the weight, bring the machine. So I'll do a little check. Yeah, that feels nice and balanced right there. Fantastic. So I'm seeing the ball roll over the front of the hole, hit the back of the hole, let momentum do the work. So that was me not staying with it. And in one of my videos, I'm going to take that back right now, I felt right away how I didn't stay with that putt, which means when I follow the ball, the center of my stroke moves a little bit forward, and that causes my ball to be pulled to the left. So I need to allow the momentum to move around the center of my sternal notch. So I got to hold that steady and just allow the momentum to move around that. What a difference. Awesome.